The reigning champion of the compact crossover EV segment, the Tesla Model Y, has been under attack from a number of competitors. Now we have the just revealed Audi Q4 e-tron. In this video, I'll perform a side-by-side comparison of the exterior, interior, tech, performance and pricing, and we'll find out if the Q4 e-tron is another blow to Tesla. The compact crossover EV segment has seen a flurry of new models, including the Hyundai Ioniq 5, the Kia EV6, and the Volkswagen ID.4. The Q4 is the newest entry and is the next EV for Audi after the e-tron and e-tron GT. The Model Y was revealed in 2019 and has been on the US road since spring of 2020. With its long range and performance, it's easily established itself as a benchmark for this segment. A quick production note: as Tesla has not provided video footage of the Model Y, in some shots I'll be using video footage of the similar Model 3. The exterior designs of the Q4 e-tron and Model Y are a study in contrasts. The design of the Model Y is driven by aerodynamics and features the smooth, slippery styling you see in other Tesla models. The front deck curtains, flush door handles, aero wheels, spoiler and fastback roof profile all contribute to the low air resistance. These efforts pay off with the Model Y achieving an impressive drag coefficient of 0.23, on par with its sibling, the Model 3. Instead of going down the path of the smooth, rounded design language, which is seen in many electric cars, Audi takes a different approach. The design is bold, sporty, and muscular. Similar to the bigger e-tron, the Q4 e-tron looks very much like any other Audi crossover, even though it's an all-electric vehicle. It comes in two options, one with a regular roof and the other with a fastback roof that's similar to the Model Y. The front is distinctively Audi with a large single-frame grille. I like that instead of a blank body panel, they've created a neat pattern design in the grille area. They're sculpting along the base and texturing along the front to give this crossover a stylish look. To improve the aerodynamics, Audi uses air curtains, an adjustable cooling inlet, a paneled underbody, and in the case of the Sportback, a fastback line with a spoiler. The end result is a drag coefficient of 0.28 for the Q4 e-tron and 0.26 for the Sportback. Not bad for some pretty wedgy-looking crossovers. If size is important to you, do note that the e-tron is about 6 inches shorter and 2 inches narrower than the Model Y. And do these shorter exterior dimensions have an impact on the interior dimensions? Well, we don't really quite know. Curiously, Audi has not released crucial legroom dimensions, but given that the Audi's wheelbase is shorter than the Model Y, I would expect that the legroom dimensions would be slightly shorter too. The headroom dimensions are pretty close. And since Tesla hasn't revealed all the cargo dimensions, we can only tell that the cargo area with all seats down in the Model Y is quite a bit bigger than in the Q4 e-tron. That longer dimension also allows Tesla to offer a 7-seater option for the Model Y compared to the 5-seater for the Q4 e-tron. Just like the exterior, the interiors of these two are poles apart. The Model Y gets the typical super minimalist Tesla interior with a horizontally mounted 15-inch touchscreen and no instrument cluster. The seats are upholstered in vegan leather, available in only black or white. An expansive glass roof is standard. The Q4 e-tron, on the other hand, gets the typical Audi interior treatment. There's a 10-inch digital instrument cluster available with the virtual cockpit and an infotainment touchscreen in either 10-inch or 11.6-inch sizes. Seats can be had in a couple of styles and in a range of materials and colors, including leather, artificial leather, Nappa leather, and sustainable Dynamica, which is made from recycled PET bottles. The steering wheel features a new squared-off shape and has capacitive, touch-sensitive buttons. There's trim options and multicolored ambient lighting. There's also a panoramic sunroof, but that's optional. When it comes to tech, both these cars offer a range of features. The Q4 offers an augmented reality head-up display, surround view cameras, and an optional heat pump. A feature that Audi likes to highlight is the optional headlight LED, which has 4 signature patterns. These matrix LED headlights will also partially turn off in high beam so as not to dazzle oncoming drivers. Continuing with the lighting theme is the projection of the Audi logo on the floor. Tesla gets its own list of neat tech features with all kinds of games, Sentry mode, satellite view maps, and 3D visualizations of your driving environment. There's also autopilot, which is included standard. But the real strength of Tesla's tech is in the pricey, optional, full self-driving feature. This will take freeway ramps, change lanes, auto park, includes the summon feature, and in the future, promises to auto steer on city streets. Audi does offer adaptive cruise assist similar to autopilot, but that is an optional feature. So that brings us to performance. The Q4 e-tron comes in 2 battery sizes. Tesla doesn't reveal its battery sizes, but EV Database estimates it to be 72.5 kilowatt-hour, which puts it closer to the Audi's larger battery. Both trims of the Model Y are all-wheel drive, whereas the Q4 e-tron is available in both rear-wheel and all-wheel drive. A neat feature in the Audi Quattro is that the front motor only activates when required. The Q4 e-tron 50 Quattro lines up neatly with the Model Y long-range model. When it comes to 0 to 100 times, the Model Y has the lead. It also offers a performance version, which begs the question of will we see a performance Q4, perhaps with an RS badge? When it comes to range, we'll look at WLTP because those are the numbers we have at this time. The Q450 Sportback is very close to the comparable Model Y long range. And that's pretty impressive, given Tesla's traditional lead in range. If you're considering long-range driving though, Tesla has an important advantage. Its peak charging power of 250 kilowatt allows for faster charging compared to Audi's peak charging power of 125 kilowatt. So the Q4 e-tron can match the Model Y on range. How does it do with pricing? We'll look at Germany, where we have pricing for both. Due to smaller battery sizes and a 2-wheel drive option, the Audi can reach buyers with smaller budgets. The trims that are equivalent are the Model Y long range and the Q4 e-tron 50 Sportback. At first, it looks like the Audi has the lower price, but the Model Y has autopilot and a panoramic roof included in that price. The Q4 configurator is only live for the 35 and 40 trims, so I'll use the cost for those 2 options from those models. Once you add those 2 in, the numbers are very close. If you're in the US, Audi still qualifies for the $7,500 tax credit, so it'll be interesting to see how Audi prices the Q4 in the States. The Model Y is already available in the States, whereas it will be available in Europe in mid-2021. The Q4 e-tron will be available in Europe starting June of 2021. So, is the Q4 e-tron another blow to the Model Y? It certainly could be. Right now they only compete on one trim level, but if we see a standard range Model Y return or a performance RS model for the Q4, that would certainly intensify the competition. The Audi trends more towards style and luxury, while the Model Y trends more towards performance and advanced self-driving technology. So, which one would you buy? The Q4 e-tron or the Model Y? Let me know in the comments below. And if you would like me to compare the Q4 e-tron to another competitor, let me know the name of that car too. Please give the video a like, share your comments below, and subscribe to the Driver Download.